My name is Mark. I've been married to Sarah for 7 years. 6 months ago, she changed. She stopped asking about my schedule, stopped talking about her work. We'd sit on the couch with enough space between us for 2 more people. She was always texting, smiling at her phone. I asked who it was. She said a coworker. I asked what kind of coworker. She said just a regular one. I stopped asking. Last month, my company had a picnic. I brought Sarah. My coworker Tom brought his new girlfriend. We grilled, chatted, went through a whole case of beer. Sarah went to grab a drink and didn't come back for a while. I went to look for her. She was standing in the shade of a tree, talking to a man I didn't know. He was wearing a gray shirt, hands in his pockets. Sarah was laughing, eyes curved with it. I hadn't seen that kind of smile from her in a long time. The man said something, and Sarah lightly hit his arm. I walked over. Sarah saw me, and her smile disappeared. Mark, this is David, a friend from my yoga class, she said. David held out his hand. We shook. His hand was very dry. You guys keep talking, I said. I walked back to the grill. Tom handed me a hot dog. Who's that? He asked. From her yoga class, I said. Tom didn't reply. He glanced toward the trees, then back at me. A week after the picnic, Sarah said she was staying over at her best friend's place for the weekend. She packed a small bag and put on perfume. It was new. Which friend? I asked. Jennifer, she said, eyes on her phone. Tell her I said hi. Okay. After she left, I checked the car's location. It was parked at a hotel, the Ritz-Carlton, the one downtown. I sat in the dark living room for a long time. She came back the next day with a red mark on her neck. She said it was a mosquito bite. September mosquitoes, she said. I said, oh. Life went on. Sarah got colder. She stopped hiding it. Until last Friday. It was my coworker Lisa's birthday. She threw a party at a small bar. I brought Sarah. The bar was loud and dim. When we got there, Lisa was already drunk, hugging everyone. Then David showed up. I didn't know why he was there. He doesn't work with us. When Sarah saw him, her eyes lit up for just a second, then went dim again. David walked straight over and stood beside her. He handed her a drink. Their fingers touched. Halfway through the party, people were playing a table game. Lisa, tipsy, pointed at David and Sarah. You two, she said. You seem pretty in sync. Lisa didn't know Sarah was my wife. She hadn't been at the picnic. Everyone went quiet. A few of my coworkers knew. They looked at David, then at Sarah, then at me. Sarah held her glass. She smiled. Just smiled. She didn't say, don't joke like that. This is my husband. She didn't say, we're just friends. She didn't say anything at all. She took a sip of her drink, eyes on the table. David smiled too. He looked at Sarah in a way I recognized. The game went on. No one brought it up again. But the air had changed. After the party, we drove home in silence. 10 minutes in, Sarah spoke. Lisa was drunk, she said. I said. She was talking nonsense. Are you mad? She asked. No. She didn't speak again. We got home. She showered. I sat on the bed. It wasn't that she didn't have a chance to explain. It was that she didn't want to. That mistaken identity didn't offend her. I understood. The next day, David started sending her flowers to the house. I signed for the first delivery. The card said, for someone special, no name. Sarah said they were from a client. The second week, more flowers came. This time Sarah was home and rushed out to receive them. She came back hiding the bouquet behind her. The third week, David called the house. 10 at night. Sarah was in the shower. I answered. Is Sarah there? He asked. His voice was calm, like he was calling his girlfriend. She's in the shower, I said. Tell her I'll pick her up at the usual time tomorrow, he said. Okay. I hung up. When Sarah came out, I told her David had called. Her face went pale. What did he say? She asked. He said he'll pick you up at the usual time tomorrow. She bit her lip. Mark, Go, I said. She froze. What? I said go. I stood up. But don't come back. Her eyes widened. You want a divorce? You already divorced me, I said, the moment you didn't deny it. She opened her mouth but made no sound. I moved out, rented an apartment. A lawyer started the paperwork. Sarah tried to explain, said it was just awkward that night, that she didn't know how to react, that she didn't want to embarrass David. I said it was too late. Later I heard David had taken that non-denial as a semi-public signal. He started bringing Sarah to meet his friends, introducing her as his girlfriend. Sarah panicked. She said it wasn't like that it was just a transition. David got angry. He said you went along with it in public, and now you're backing out? They fought a few times and broke up. Last month, Sarah emailed me a long message. She said she understands now, some relationships aren't confirmed out loud. They're confirmed by what you allow. She said she allowed the wrong thing and lost the right one. I didn't reply. Yesterday I was clearing out an old phone and found a photo from when we had just gotten married. We were at the beach. Sarah's smile was real, light in her eyes. I looked at it for a long time, then deleted it. Some lights, once they go out, stay out. No shouting, no confrontation, just one moment she didn't deny, and everything was over. Simple, terrifyingly simple,